Give people what they want and sell them on what they need. You need to create your own digital product and sell it. Take advantage of the traffic you're generating.
You got to just press record.
I'd love to just dive right in with a little bit of your story. When did you get into video?
I started about 10 years ago. I always wanted to get into video, but didn't really know how to get started. And that's when I came across Devin Supertramp's YouTube channel and saw all of his behind the scenes, saw what he was doing and saw, hey, you actually can make money with video. And I had built somewhat of a following. People were asking me, hey, how did you get started in this? How do you get these colors? How do you get smooth shots? There is a demand, there's a need. People are asking questions about this. Spent about 9 months building full-time filmmaker, basically unemployed. And that was in 2015.
And now you're building an online course, unemployed.
Right.
When you say we, who was working on that? Or were you working that out by yourself?
In any entrepreneurial way, you kind of have to have the support of your significant other, because there's a lot of sacrifice that goes into that on both ends. I say we because she was very supportive of that. People see now the success and the money and the subscribers, they see all that, but they don't see the first 9 months where we were scraping by. The day I launched Full-Time Filmmaker, had $500 to my name, had whittled down all my savings, investing in this business idea. And that kind of sacrifice is kind of what it takes.
You mentioned at the beginning of this, every YouTube creator should seriously consider taking what they know and creating a digital product, creating an online course. What are your first initial pieces of advice?
If you've created a following, there's people willing to buy something from you. Then it's just figuring out, what do they want? I usually follow the questions. What questions are they asking? What problems are they having? Instead of writing out 10 different DMs to all these people saying pretty much the exact same thing, log all their questions and notes somewhere, and then script out a video and then put it in a course and then send people a link to the answer to that question. And you'd be surprised. Most of them will say, awesome, great, I'm going to buy that. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank me. I just made 100 grand in a week. I should be thanking all of you. It is mutually beneficial. Take the time to create something that will actually solve their problems, and then you will actually benefit from taking the time to do that.
I want to let you know about today's sponsor, Epidemic Sound. Epidemic Sound has a huge library of music and sound effects that are really high quality, and you can use these in your YouTube videos and still monetize them. Once you find a song that you really like, when you go to actually download it, you can download the full song, or if you want to, you can also download the different stems. If you just want the melody, the instruments, the bass, or the drums, you can pick one and then just download that specific stem. If you want to try Epidemic Sound for free for your first month, then go to thinkmediasounds.com or check the link down in the description.
One of the big questions people have, what do I give away free versus what goes in my course? How should I price this thing? What is your advice?
I always tell people, give people what they want and sell them on what they need. Figure out what people are most interested in. For filmmaking, it's the gear. It's what's the latest camera? Oh, that Canon thing just came out. So I do a comparison or I do a review and we talk about the gear. And then at the end of the video, I say, okay, that was a fun piece of gear to talk about, really cool technology. But guess what? If you don't know how to use it, it doesn't make a difference. So if you want to learn how to actually get good at video, got to check out Full-Time Filmmakers. We're going to teach you how to do this, this, and this, and actually take advantage of the gear that you have. That's kind of my approach with that. Pricing wise, I usually tell people to charge more than you think. Most course creators I find are undervaluing their knowledge. They're not confident in what they have to offer. If somebody can make a 6-figure a year job with my knowledge, then it's worth more than $30 on Udemy. People are actually invested in what they buy. If they've spent $10 on it, it's just like, if I get to it, I'll get to it. And they don't actually value what you're teaching in that. Versus if you charge $100, they're going to take the time to actually dive into it and consume it well because they invested in it.
How do you launch it and market the course?
I read this awesome book by Jeff Walker. He gives a lot of awesome tips, and I basically just followed the book verbatim and didn't really know what I was doing, but started putting out content. And at the time I had maybe 30,000 Instagram followers and maybe 8,000 YouTube subscribers. So not a huge following, but significant enough, and started collecting emails at this point and saying, hey, I'm building a course. The first 100 people who sign up for my course, you'd be entered to win one of 5 glide cams. So I used some of these marketing tactics to kind of get people excited about this launch event. About every 3 days, I'd send out a piece of content, just something, a little teaser. Hey, this is what the course is going to be like. The day of, I said, all right, here's the live webinar link. Come on at this time. Here's what I've been doing the last 9 months. Here's why I think you should buy it. Here's the perks. And then I opened the shopping cart and said, all right, it's now available. The first 100 people to join will be entered to win one of 5 glide cams. And that first hour, we did around 40 grand. My wife is next to me in the background, just like so excited. And, you know, we had gone from nothing in the bank account to suddenly, oh, it paid off. We didn't know if it would pay off, and it did right in that first hour. Everybody that is trying to YouTube, I tell every single one of them, you need to create your own digital product and sell it. Take advantage of the traffic you're generating. It's a smart business move to make.